The United States and Iran once again standing face to face. U.S. warships are deployed. Fighter jets are on alert. The real question is this the start of a war? Or just pressure and power play? Today, we explain the real truth, what is actually happening, and what may come next. What the headlines are claiming. In recent days, headlines and social media posts claim the U.S. is preparing for war against Iran. Stories talk about nuclear-capable warships, aircraft carriers, and fighter jets moving toward the Middle East. But the key question is this an attack or a warning? What the U.S. has actually done, the real situation is this. The United States has increased military readiness in the Middle East region. This includes aircraft carriers, naval destroyers, fighter jets, missile defense systems. These forces were already present. They are now on high alert. U.S. officials have said all options are on the table. This means pressure, not an active strike. Why Iran is angry? Iran's anger did not start overnight. Main reasons include long-standing U.S. sanctions, actions against Iran-backed groups, U.S. influence in the Middle East, protests and unrest inside Iran. Iran claims the U.S. is interfering in its internal affairs and fueling instability. Iran's warning to the U.S. Iran has issued strong statements. Military leaders and officials warned. If the U.S. attacks, the response will be real, not just words. Iran stated that U.S. bases in the region would not remain safe. Donald Trump has used tough language. However, reports indicate he has stepped back from immediate military action, at least for now. Why? International pressure, risk of a wider regional war, impact on global oil prices, economic consequences. The strategy appears to be maximum pressure, not instant war. Is this nuclear war preparation? The clear and simple answer, no nuclear war has started, no missiles have been launched, no official declaration of war. The term nuclear warships is often used to create fear. In reality, this is strategic signaling, not nuclear conflict. How the world is reacting, global powers are watching closely. Russia has urged restraint. European nations call for dialogue. The United Nations warns against escalation. Middle Eastern countries are on alert. No major power wants a full-scale war. What happens if a war breaks out? If tensions turn into conflict, oil prices could surge. Regional instability would spread. Global markets may fall. Civilians would suffer the most. This is why quiet diplomacy is ongoing behind closed doors. Social media versus reality? Online platforms are filled with claims like, war has started, US attacks Iran, World War III. But so far, none of these claims are confirmed by official sources. Fear spreads faster than facts. Final truth. What is really happening, the reality is, the U.S. is applying pressure. Iran is issuing warnings. Military readiness is defensive and strategic. No active war is underway. This is a high-tension standoff, not a live war. Ending lines. Tensions between the U.S. and Iran are serious. But tension does not always mean war. What happens next will depend on diplomacy, not just weapons. We will bring facts, not fear.